And we are live. I relinquish all power to you, MS.
Thank you. So we are gathered here today in order to potentially set up a 4D session of Black Crusade, just for everyone to be aware of. Um, First of all, I'd say thanks for joining everyone, and let's get into it. First of all, I think we should probably establish whether we're going to be using anything like a VTT or Theatre of the Mind. I'm perfectly fine to do both. I do have Foundry, but it doesn't really have support for Black Crusade, only Dark Heresy 2. So it's not ideal. But I can do Theatre of the Mind if that's fine with you guys.
Theater of the Mind is better, yeah.
I would rather Theater of the Mind as well.
The combat is somewhat tactical, but like you can still do a Theatre of the Mind. I've done it before.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I ran a Dark Heresy 2nd edition game in the Discord. Nicholas was there, yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think, Nicholas? Because I was the one GMing, right? Do you think that there was a few hangups due to not using a battle map?
I think if there was any, it was mostly on my part because the game was totally new. I just brushed through the basics. But like having played once, to me, it makes more sense now. I get how like the body parts work, armor and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
I think
fine.
The only thing that we didn't use from the core rulebook in Dark Heresy was initiative. Everything else we used, right? So we had armor, penetration. It's not grit. What's the whatever the stamina
points.
thing that? Oh, we didn't use pay points. Yeah. Pay points we didn't use because I'm not a big fan of meta currencies and stuff.
It is a little changed in this one. It is they're not as it's not as universally powerful, but they can become more powerful the more powerful your characters get. But you do end up getting a lot. I don't mind if people don't use them. That's fine. But I think the general call for convention would be either probably say something like fate reroll, or probably just say fate and then reroll your dice, or perhaps you can implement it into your actions. Say you want to add that +10 to a dice roll, you can end it with fate.
Fate is when you flip around the d10s, right? So
no. Fate is it's a bit of a meta currency mechanic. Mm-hmm. So you can use it to like reroll. You can use it to reroll. You can use it to like one instance is you can use it to heal some wounds, which would be easily done by like just saying like, I take a breath, psych yourself up, etc. You can just roll your die for that then to give yourself wounds back.
How do they recharge?
Per session.
Okay. Because I don't mind the idea, especially if it's the chaos powers and all that. But how is there an equivalent to that already in the game? So is fate the kind of representation of the chaos?
Yeah. So for the Imperium, quote, fate points are like being either lucky or blessed by the Emperor. Because there are instances in the lore where there are manifestations of the Emperor being like, no, things have got to go this way.
But it is kind of what it's implied to be in the other 40k RPGs. Because I played all of them except for Black Crusade, funnily enough. Fate, some NPCs have fate as well. Because fate is about your ability to enact change in the world, right? And for Imperial characters, it's the Emperor's blessing. While some other, like I think orcs, I remember orcs and Rogue Trader having their own type of fate-esque mechanic. Like because they all believe in the same thing, things happen that way. Which is pretty interesting.
Okay. But there isn't another resource that is meant to be chaos power or like chaos.
The chaos gods may like take interest in you.
Sure.
They're usually apathetic or like malicious. But sometimes, say, like, one of them or warp entity may go, I'm going to adjust fate. She's very big into that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not against it. I think that could be implied in the role play, especially if we're like calling out for them and stuff like that.
Yeah, just to keep things very sort of streamlined. Is there anything? Oh, system mechanics. So system mechanics, the basic way to resolve things is it's a D100 system. So you have a stat, you roll under it on a D100, and it's modified by how difficult it is and your circumstances. So it's pretty much like anything Call of Cthulhu. People played that, the other games.
I think you should mention that there is a little bit of a difference there, because this is something that I had to talk about in the Dark Heresy game. Because in Call of Cthulhu, it's usually just your skill, right? So your skill is like 80%.
Yeah, you roll and do your tribute.
Yeah, but in these systems, it's a little bit different because it's your stat plus your skill ranks times 10.
Yeah.
So like there's like 0 ranks in a skill, 1 rank, 2 rank, 3 rank, right? And
Yeah, so
0 rank is your minus 20. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't know minuses or anything. If you've got like a skill rank, it just basically raises the attribute. So say like if you've got a 14 intelligence, but you've got plus 20 on a skill, you're rolling under 60.
Okay.
So
it's
so you have to keep that in mind if you're a newer player, right? Because if you just look at your intelligence and you don't account for your skill. But the modifier that the GM gives you is not the final modifier. It needs to also be modified by like the skill ranks.
I see.
It works by degrees of success. So every 10 that you get over is a degree of success. So that's kind of important for things like how quickly you can do something, or like maybe like extra damage, like you do with like fire. Well, say if you're firing in an assault rifle, you get hits based on how many degrees you get. So it's important to call out degrees of success. So you say, or make ballistic skill check under 50, roll 30, like 2 successes.
So let's say
Nicholas, go.
So let's say I had my target number after skills and everything is a 50. I roll a 17 here. That would be 4 degrees of success.
Correct.
So what is the difference?
So you pass. If you pass, roll under it by like 10. I think that's a degree of success, because they do change it sometimes in these systems. But I would say for clarity.
MS, can I get? Let me know if I'm stepping out of line here, because I might very well be because it's your game. When I ran Dark Heresy, I made a small change to the system where instead of doing math, the number you rolled is the degree of success. So mathematically it's identical, but it's much easier because you don't have to do math. So like instead of doing it like how much over you go, just do the number that you rolled on the D100.
Yeah.
So
could you
the higher your target number and the closer you roll to the actual target number, best.
So let me give you an example. I'm gonna
blackjack.
So let's say that you're rolling like a target 63, right?
Yeah.
And the way I'm doing it, if you roll a 41, you just got 4 degrees of success.
Yeah.
Which is identically mathematically, but you don't have to do any math. It's just the number you rolled is how many degrees of success you have.
Yep.
Can you run that by me again? It was. So you roll.
Of course.
Sometimes a little slow.
This is no. This is a new thing, right? This is the one thing I don't like about the 40k RPGs from Fantasy Flight.
Yeah.
They're really good, man, but there's no sense to do this math, right?
Yeah.
So the way I do my degrees of success is the number I roll is the degree of success, right?
Yeah.
So if I have a target of 62 and I roll a 43, I got 4.3 degrees of success, right? Now this is identically mathematically. In the other way, it's better to roll low, but in this way, it's better to roll as close as possible to the thing.
Yeah, statistically, it's the same as you roll like really slow number. Really low number. Yeah, right.
It's just
but we're just removing math from it. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I like it.
So I think the mentality between the difference systems, like it has base game, potentially we haven't confirmed that or not. I think the mentality behind that is how the game crits. So how is there any crit system in this or no?
So
the degrees
are like the equivalent of crits.
Okay.
So if you roll 4 degrees of success on a test, like it's a better than a 1 degree of success. Critical, like in terms of like combat, however, is mostly to do with damage because it's got like exploding damage that you need to sort of just make another ballistic skill check for. But that's like a different system. But higher degrees of success, the better. So say if you're like researching something or trying to like gauge more, a higher degree will give you more information. And then there's of course a limit, like usually like 5 degrees of success, I'd say, would be like the best possible result. Or even just rolling like dead on, well, in the actual normal game, dead on 0-1 or dead on your stat would be like the highest you could possibly roll.
The other element that I really like about Conway's idea is that it's on the screen. I don't have to tell you my degrees; it's right there.
It's very good.
Oh,
what dice program do you use for like that rolling? By the way, like
Sophie's.
I don't have it.
Sophie's dice.
Yeah, just link it to me. Get it working.
I just want to add in like a vote for the way Conway does it, mostly because I'm very slow to do quick math with my head. It's a skill issue of my part, but like I'm willing to follow like what the table decides. When I'm
same.
You can believe us. We are leaning towards the easiest solution.
If it's the same mathematically, it may take a little bit to get used to.
Statistically, it's the same. Yeah, I don't know about mathematics, but statistically, it's the same.
It is the same. It just makes the math easier because in a D100, the chance of rolling any one number is identical. So like the opposite, like if you're not using the system, let's say the target is a 60, right? Oh, that's a fail. Let's roll it. Right. So in my system, you just know that's a 5 degrees of success because it's a 52. But if we're using the book, now you would need to do 60 minus 50, which would be like a 0.8 degrees of success or something like that.
Yeah. Well, the book defines. I've just had a quick look at it while as well. So you get the additional degree of success for passing every 10 over. It's an additional degree. So
you don't do decimals.
Yeah, you just get the 1 for rolling under. Plus. Every 10 over, you get an additional.
Yeah. Oh, it's every 10 over.
Yeah, every 10 you roll under.
So this would be like a 6 degree of success if it was success then.
Yes, that would be a 6 degree of success because you get the.
I am totally okay with diminishing all my successes by 1. You know.
Yeah.
Just to have the simpler rolling.
Well, so I think the way the older systems did it was there's pass, but then you add degrees on afterwards, which I find kind of confusing. But like we can do a show of hands for like if people want to do the more straightforward system or the actual system. Like would that be we could do that? So
I would.
Oh, you're the GM. What do you want to do? Right?
Yeah. I'm fine with either. I'm more like attuned to the older system, but like I can definitely use that system.
I'll go for I'll vote for my own system.
Show of hands for
Me too.
All right. Well, that's I'll make it
the good thing, MS, is that you can just use your own way, right? If you want.
I could.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of used to that way. I'm an institutional man. So
because I'll just say success 3 degrees. Right?
Sure.
Yep. Again, it's supposed to be a high trust table, so if you call your degrees, I'm going to take it for your word, unless you say, "Oops, sorry, 2."
Okay.
I'll be honest. I don't know. I guess this is more of a GM thing. Like even if the dice on in front of the camera, I would still rather players repeat because sometimes I'll be looking at a note.
Yeah.
Like, what's my guy's HP? So I would not be looking. So I can just announce regardless. Yeah.
Are we going to have all our dice rolls on the camera, or depending on dealer's choice? Because I could roll on my side, and I could call the result again. High trust, so you don't have to.
High trust, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Besides MS, I think you're the only one who doesn't have Sophie's. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm the only one who doesn't have it. Just link it to me, and I'll take a look into it.
If you drop me a message, I'll help you set it up.
Yeah. There are free options too, like you're using OBS right now, or you're just webcam.
I'm on the webcam for this. Like I said, I've not been in the streaming game for long time, so I need to set up everything. And
Okay.
that's a
For the
pain.
guys, there are free options, and OBS is free. Like we can set it up. Like if you don't want to buy stuff, it's still doable. You can still have like a generator, a random number generator.
Mm,
Yeah, if you message me before the next game, I'll help you.
sure. We could still do it by Streamlabs because again, like it's more just getting back into the game for me. And if I like it, then I can just look into more permanent solutions going forward. If that's fine with you, Nick.
Yeah, whatever. Like
Awesome,
I said, this
awesome.
is just because it was on the spot. We have this session 0 on my channel.
Yeah.
But it's
That's fine. So would everyone say that's everything? Any points that need to be brought up?
Just to triple check the way that we're going to go with it. So, for example, just so I didn't get myself confused, hypothetically, I have a 90% in the skill, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This would be 8 degrees.
That would be 9 degrees.
9. Okay, so we're going to add 1 because of 0, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a base 1 success. Okay.
1+.
Yes, there's a base 1
Got it.
success. So if you roll 0, 1, then you just pass by a degree.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good.
Makes sense.
So as long as you pass, it's 1 degree.
Got it.
That's the minimum.
The bonus 10 value.
Mm-hmm. So it's just
So
1 plus.
maybe instead of saying like success and then degree, we just say like amount of successes. Like if it is like success with 1 degree, we just say 2 success, or like
Sure.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
2D. I don't know, 2D.
And is there degrees of failure?
Yes,
Oh,
there
okay.
are degrees of failure. So every 10 over, you of course you fail. That can also be compounded by a difficulty of a check. So say if you're doing something that is insanely difficult, like a plus 60 to your, well, minus 60, I guess, in that case, you need to roll really high. There's also one more thing as well, which is a bit weird. This is for anyone who wants to play in Astartes. There's a system called unnatural characteristics. Now, Black Crusade is when they kind of fix that system. Basically, what it is you gain an additional degree of success. I'll probably post to clarify it, but also it also influences the tens digit, i.e., the bonus at the start. So, say you can do something up to your toughness bonus, like hold your breath. If you're a spaceman with 40 toughness, but you've got that unnatural toughness plus 4, you can hold your breath for 8 rounds. That's not counting the weird implants, but that's an example.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see this, Nicholas. You're gonna see plenty of this in the spells. So every now and then, so it'll be up to your psi rating or up to your attribute bonus.
Psionics they are fun, but they can be very dangerous. But it depends on how much. Like, it's a very risk reward gameplay. The more you draw from the warp, the more dangerous it is. But you can also like restrict it. Like it's like a
you can lowball it.
Yeah, you can lowball. You can like pull out half power, and it's very safe. But you're not that powerful.
Oh yeah, I should mention that mechanic as well, right? Because it's unfeathered, fettered, and pushing, right? Those are
push.
3 things that you can do. Basically, you can use half of your power, or you can use all of your power, or you can use none. And if you push, I think that since we'll be most likely unsanctioned psychers, if we push, it's always bad. Always bad.
There's always an effect rolled. There is always an effect rolled.
Like you're untrained kind of thing.
But if you want to throw that doom ball at someone and kill them, you push it.
Let me see.
It's really cool. I love the magic system in the
it's really cool. There's also like a ritual system in it as well, which is pretty cool because it's all about like gathering information and fulfilling like requirements. But who knows? You might want to do a ritual, you might not. Who knows? Can we get into some character gen or anything else?
Yeah, should we talk about the theme, Conway? I think.
Before we get to it, how familiar are you guys with the 40K setting, and is there an expectation there, MS?
I would say
I can
think you
say
could make characters that are
how much
unfamiliar with the wider
I'm
universe.
familiar with it. Sorry.
But I'm very familiar with it. I don't like the more recent stuff, but like I'm very like 10 years ago for Warhammer 40k.
Mhm.
So it's going to be kind of best that I do that. And what about everyone else?
I'm decently familiar
So-
with the setting itself, but I've never played Black Crusade itself. I've never played a Heretic before.
That's
so
fine.
it'll be interesting for me there.
I think, yeah, I have like a very decent grasp on like the universal mechanics of how 40k ticks. I'm not like super mega nerd. Like I know some of the names of the official lore, but like, if you go very specific, I don't know. But I think it doesn't matter because my character won't know. Like the stuff that we know as people watching from outside is way out of the scope of the average guy, right? Like, so I think it's okay. Like characters there don't have perfect omniscience.
And you know, some information may be wrong. Like you may have seen something, but everyone else believes the other thing.
And of course,
there's also the aspect that. Oh, sorry, you go first.
You got it.
There's also the interesting aspect that a lot of people that roleplay 40k, it's kind of like, I like calling it the Lovecraft effect, where like you're running like cosmic horror, but people are like, oh, that's the Migo, like they're just nerds. They just want to see like the nerd stuff there. A lot of people do that in 40k as well. When 40k is just such a mystical setting, right? Because I could just play a character that believes that the Emperor is the sun, right? Because that is totally the kind of thing that occurs in the setting. Where it's all like mystical and more legendary. Like you shouldn't be reading wiki pages if you want to roleplay. Just base it off of the fantasy of the space fantasy setting.
Yeah. As you said, Conway, probably I will be this guy because like I'm noob in 40k. I know memes. I know like vague idea about it. I can read stuff. I can read information about it, but that's one of the reasons why I need to create a character that is like really low ranked in understanding the concept of the lore and the setting. Just
you know the 4 Chaos Gods, right?
What?
The 4 Chaos Gods.
No.
Undivided, baby. I don't gotta think about it. I just gotta know that they're not the Emperor.
That's fine. You can get equivalent of like. The crazy thing is you may have a character who like worships these powers, or like maybe not, but they could like worship them under different names, or like you're like completely ignorant about it. Like someone tells you about like the Bloodlord Khorne, and you're just like, well, this is new information to me. Because ignorance and superstition
they're very basic
massive.
too. They're very like universal concepts. They embody universal concepts. So it's like if you get like the green guys, like disease and decay, like you're good. There you go. That's all you need to know.
But philosophically, I understand the concept of the number 4 being a chaotic number because it breaks the pyramid of like number 3 stable. Yeah. So I understand the concept of chaos, but not in the 40k yet. So
you might learn it through your character, because if you play someone who's kind of ignorant, you can maybe ask a character like, what is this?
You newly joined the ranks of the heretics.
That's a beautiful thing of roleplay, right? You can just roleplay not knowing. That's really cool.
It's going to be diegetic, guys.
I think I'm personally right on the same level as Nicholas, where like I've looked at it, I've been playing a lot of Space Marine 2 recently.
Great game.
But that's really broad spectrum is what I've got. I couldn't tell you the names of all the Primarchs or even the Chaos Primarchs, but I understand like the broad Horus Heresy, things like that.
Well, again, like concepts like the Horus Heresy of like 10,000 years ago, the Emperor, 10 of the Emperor's most favored sons turned against him, like, and big civil war, like that's very like digestible. Like everyone would have heard of it, but like maybe I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
you could just be ignorant.
And Klaus,
you could be from a and every like 100 years a ship comes down, like the metal angel comes down to bring your produce, so you pay your taxes.
You
can just be like a medieval peasant. That's how 40k is. It's super cool.
And I think, Klaus, you have the genetic memory of like this Slavic European, with like a fractured. So I think you can channel that in.
We will see. But like, no, I think I'll ask someone. Like maybe some of you can drop me some info that I need to know, even if I'm like just a peasant.
Like high level stuff.
You could just play Conan. You can just play Conan in space. You could be like from a desert world.
From the option that I saw from the options like of the character, I didn't see the opportunity to play as a like a barbarian guy in a metal armor and a shotgun.
Yeah.
But I could play it. Yeah, of course.
Well, that's kind of like bringing back to the sort of like session 0 aspect of like, where do people have like a cool concept of where their characters are? These people are renegades, rogues, maybe even an Astartes, who knows? But they're in a place. But what place? That's the question. The universe is massive and varied. You could be amongst your own kind. You could be infiltrating Imperial space, or you could be on a forgotten frontier somewhere.
That's what made me really excited to play Black Crusade. It's the fact that we can like, it's very open-ended in what you can do. Right? It's not like Dark Heresy or Only War, where it's more narrow. I think it would be cooler. Like the coolest idea that comes to mind is us like infiltrating and doing stuff in Imperial space, because I feel like our characters wouldn't pass as Imperial, right? But it could be like the infiltrating force to an Imperial area, and probably like one that is in the outskirts as well, right?
Yeah, so
like it makes me think of a frontier world, or like a frontier system. Like people are still setting up, like they're dropping from orbit these like prefabricated like cities and stuff, like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I think
speaking of that,
on this one, I think
frontier...
playing like an assembled team to do X, for the Chaos Gods. I think that's
usually.
Some heist here asks us to kill someone in Imperial space or something like that.
Potentially, all of your characters may have a patron, like a powerful Chaos Lord, who's like, I've assembled a team of people to go do something, and if they don't do it, I'll flay them alive.
Yep.
Or worse.
I like that, yeah.
Or you could just be a disparate band of like sort of people who've turned away from the Imperial Creed.
Definitely.
Let's get to. Sorry, you go first.
I'm definitely leaning on the former in the way of having the patron of some kind. But yeah, in character creation, we'll go further into that. Like I'm definitely liking the idea of these guys playing a Zinchi kind of fella.
Yeah, that's a good segue because we do need to talk about this. Yeah.
Yes. So
can we talk about this? I've been dying to talk about this. We're thinking all week about this. So, and that's where you come in, because if you say no, like, I'll be a good boy. I understand. But Kana and I were thinking, what would be the feasibility and possibility of we are playing twins who got merged by Zinch. So basically, we share the same body, like the same character sheet, basically, but we're still different characters. So we're controlling the same guy. Like, how would that,
Well, I mean, that'd be difficult for you guys.
It's basically one PC, 2 players.
So
yeah.
Again, because there are mental attributes, but there are also physical attributes that well, the mental attributes would be different, but the physical attributes, I guess, would be the same.
I'd be down sacrificing having the same mental attributes, because my idea is, like, let's say we were playing with pre-gens, and if every player would play the same pre-gen differently, so I think that through roleplay the character would be different enough. But like, I guess whatever is best for the flow of the game,
Well,
I even bounced the idea that you said of like us having the same physical attributes but different mental attributes.
Yeah.
Then I realized it's more work, right? I don't want to ask the GM.
Yeah, you might kind of meta be tempted to kind of like take control away from Nicholas or vice versa. Like I need to be the one in control here, but that also might be dead.
I think that's in character. That's like such a Zinchen thing of like this guy, merged.
Like, if you like have better
does-
socials than him, then you might be like,
Yeah.
let me in.
As a quick point, though, there is a random mutation table, depending on how corrupt your character is.
Gifts of the
some of
gods,
these
yeah,
can
we
be
looked at that.
beneficial, and like depending on how you think you can kind of like adjust it so it's something not truly devastating to your character, because that can happen. But it's possible to end up with a mutation roll at the start of the game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
You may get one
it's by
during.
choosing a mark, right? You can choose to start with a mark, and I do want to start with a mark at Zinch, and I think that's 2 rolls in the table.
Something like that.
Yeah. So we'll have 2 mutations at the game start.
Yeah, when we roll through the character sheets, then because if you're playing a psycho, you usually get like corruption starting out. But even if you get corruption in game from doing profane things, there's potential to trip that mark, and I'll have you roll a mutation. Potentially, it depends if you want to have it done in game or actually it'd be more interesting in game, but it'd still be breaking the flow, I guess. Because I have to look at the table.
Adjust the character
yeah.
sheet.
Let's roll it before the game because I think Nicholas wants to draw the character. So
Yeah,
he wants to
already
know
established.
what character looks like.
Yeah, the issue is the sort of conjoined twin character is like, even with the setting that I'm familiar with, it's just like it's a lot of work in any system.
So Conway and why we talked about like how we do that so it does not disrupt flow. The idea would be that we're still taking turns normally, like we're going like, clockwise or whatever. And when it's his time in a non-combat situation, he'll take his turn, I'll take mine, and that can either be like the guy's voice changing or like another voice coming from within like the guy's throat. In combat, we'll just take turns. Like if he takes this turn in a combat, next time I will take and he won't.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Even if that's suboptimal.
Yeah, it is just one PC.
Yeah.
So it will look like just a being with a personal disorder, right? Like every time he has a different identity, but the body is the same. Or like from a tabletop perspective, it's like 2 brothers playing the same like as a one player together with the same set of cards. So
we thought of some visual cues to help everyone be aligned of what's going on. But yeah, I mean it would be mainly that. Our voices are different, so it'll be very clear like which of the twins soul is speaking at the moment.
It's just 2 players playing 1 PC. I don't even think we need to change anything mechanically.
Good work.
From the GM point of view, putting myself in your position, I would just view it like let them do their thing, kind of thing. Like whatever's going on, all I know is that that's one body. I have to listen to them separately, but that's one body.
If it's that could work. If you guys are perfectly happy on coordinating to create that one character, that'd be fine.
And I think it's
roll up like separate mental attributes.
I'm down for that.
One might be charismatic, one might have like a will of iron, while another is weak. As for any education of say like, I don't know, someone's trying to mind control you or something or attack your willpower, I could just roll percentile dice and I would just name which side it's targeting.
Yeah. Whoever is
on the
wheels right now.
Yeah. But it would be cool as well because I think different magical powers in this system have different prerequisites. So the fact that if you have more fellowship, you might be better at a different school of magic, quote unquote, like telepathy. Well, I'm better at a different school of magic. That's super cool.
Yep. I'm fine with that as long as you guys can make it work.
Conway, I can
awesome. You guys will be playing with us schizomaxing.
Exactly.
You'll be talking to the same character, but like it's different voices we're playing all the time.
Yeah, they're gonna give conflicting answers.
Will you occasionally talk with each other? Like
yes.
Oh no.
We will talk with both out loud and both telepathically. So he will talk with himself.
The visual I had in mind is one body, but it's kind of like he was sewn by chaos power, like down the line. It's kind of like half-faced. There's like this lightning scar like down the body where they were like fused together by Zinch or whatever.
Okay, sounds good. So probably bringing it back to setting though. Frontier world, say early imperial recolonization. Maybe there were some things there that maybe there was a failed colony before. Who knows? Maybe there was Xeno ruins of some form, which might be interesting. Might annoy some Eldar or be, heaven forbid, Necron.
We just die if it's Necron.
Yeah, you'll probably just die unless you've got like a Space Marine with you. He'll die, and while you run.
I don't think anyone is like eyeballing a Space Marine.
I don't think so.
I think we're gonna be like humans.
So that means you've got a choice. All the character builds are a bit like they're just like starting points, and then you get some XP where you can just like choose some additional things to more push you towards a god or undivided or spec out how you want. So every character seems fairly unique because they can just pick things up at different time. Like you just need to meet requirements and XP value. That's it.
Thank
so
God that this is second edition, right?
Yeah.
So the first edition 40k games, they really are like classes.
Like that's the kind of downside. Let's see. Should we run through character creation then?
Sure. Unless
Klaus,
do you have any questions? You look quizzical.
Right now I'm looking at this some like starting archetypes and see that I don't have any options actually.
We got 4 for humans.
Yeah, but
they offer you choices and stuff like that. But you also get some additional things for being human. So because everyone's human, I'll let you know what those are. Just a mark on your sheets. So the humans, they get a skill, 2 choices of common law skills. So that's stuff like, I know stuff about how imperial bureaucracy works or this faction, like very like surface level details because there's different law values. So scholastic law is like you're like professionally educated in something. Then there's forbidden law, which is secrets and things that you're not supposed to know. And if you was to probably mention it aloud in polite society, you would probably get burnt at the stake. That's how the laws work. So they get choice of 2 common law skills and linguistics in Low Gothic and a trade skill.
Okay, I think I missed it. It's in the character sheet.
I can post it in the chat actually.
I'm lost in the character sheet. It's so big.
Yeah, it is a little big. I think it's the first page you want to be looking at.
Okay, I see.
First page.
Linguistics. Linguistics, but
Low Gothic, it's called. It's the common tongue of the Imperium.
Low Gothic?
Yes.
As opposed to high,
High Gothic
Low
is
F.
like it's kind of like Latin is.
Okay.
So post down the red. And starting trait is this.
Low Gothic.
So that is a given, right?
Yeah. You know how to speak
Skills and
the
traits.
common human tongue.
Where is it at on the character sheet?
Oh, are we using initiative? Because the quick and the dead is just a bonus for initiative, right? From what I remember.
Yeah, it is.
Are we going to be doing initiative?
We should talk about that, huh?
Yep.
That's a good point. I'm fine with using initiative because I can just mark down what people are thinking, and I can just call them.
I think the easiest way to do initiative is if we just pre-roll initiative, so we don't have to pause the game to right? So we roll before the session, and then we just put the order like in the right order for initiative.
Really static order.
And if someone, and if you engage in combat, I can just roll the opposition and.
That's a good middle ground.
Yep. It's just +2 bonus because, being fast on the draw will save your life. Let's see.
Where are the skills?
I don't think you change anything here. Yeah, you have to change them in, like, if you're using the Google Sheet, you have to change the other topics in the Google Sheet.
Oh, I have to change the name of the skill?
No. You don't change the main page. The main page is just for you to look at. You need to change the other, like.
Ooh, okay. I'll do a bunch of Control-Z then, okay? Because I was going hog wild here.
Oh, man. I see. Okay.
I guess I can, yeah, let me. Okay.
We could just ignore the macros and like type down the numbers, I guess. I'd want to hear what Klaus and Dom want to play.
Yeah.
I was definitely leaning Renegade. You got it.
So I kind of let me look back at the human options. So
Apostate is
just on looking just look at it. I think the rebel from the cult of Adeptus Mechanicus speaks more to me. I heard about something about them, so so that's cool. That sounds cool. I have no idea what does this mean, like mechanically, what kind of skill tool they have, etc. But
you mean the heretic?
Yeah, the heretic.
Yeah, heretic.
They're cool,
yeah,
man.
They are cool.
Yes, that's what I think. And maybe if I was like initially I was one of them, it could explain why I'm not such a I don't have such understanding of how this chaos thing.
Because you're hyper-fixated. You're hyper-fixated in that one field.
Yeah. Say you you broke some rules and you were basically like cast out. Like that's usually like a reason why, because you're a bit too eccentric. Because a lot of the technology, the Adeptus Mechanicus relies on rote ritual
dogma,
because innovation is very, very slow because it can lead to corruption. And that's
because every time someone tries to make like a new microwave, they end up summoning a demon, So
but just
do like follow the guidelines,
Yeah, that's a really fun backstory. Like this guy is so hyper fixated that he's scared of hose. Now he's hanging out with a dark wizard.
A lot of the time, the way they interact with technology is very ritualized and very like.
Yeah.
So when say like clearing a gun jam would essentially be them saying a prayer and then rhythmically striking the gun at a certain point seven times.
Yeah.
Then checking the bolt and then being like,
no.
My favorite example in Space Marine is when the nerds are telling you to appease the spirit of the computer by rebooting it. It's like, okay.
But it works in real life as well, man.
Yeah.
So I can see my character like being, like as a kind of a Protestant towards the main theology of the Mechanicus. So yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
because technologists. Yeah,
it fits the theme with what the two of them are doing, where they're playing a knowledge Zinchian, cultist. And I was going to go down the route of playing like a kind of guard to the knowledge folks. I like the idea of the knowledge cleric as it to TLDR it. The OC do not steal idea that I came up with playing all the Space Marine was that I really like the idea of the Exorcist chapter, but I really of Marines, but I like the vibe of this character being someone who fails in their initiation, where they stuff a demon into you, and he can't get it out. So normally what they end up doing is they stuff you into a box because, hey, you're a flesh prison to a demon now. We're going to keep that the way it is, we're not going to deal with it. But I like the idea of this exorcist locker that he was stuffed in gets raided by some chaos guys, and he gets broken out. So now he has some of the initial training of a Marine, but none of the augmentations. So he's this militant kind of guy, has this esoteric kind of background to lean into.
They didn't. So they probably didn't like this. They probably were just like, well, we're not going to like stick a gene seed in you.
Yeah, he did it. That's like the final step before becoming worthy of actually becoming a Marine is if you can get the demon, exorcise the demon from yourself, and he couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, you saying you were wanting to play like a renegade?
Yes. So
yeah,
like
that works. There's like the idea is cause like you're like you're skilled like combatant, like for a human, like you're essentially like special forces level in terms of training.
I think a failed space marine is down that route.
Okay. For stat, let me just get the sheet up because it is also helpful. There are 9 stats you roll for. Because you don't roll because you roll differently for the last stat, which is infamy. Or is it fillable? So you roll for all. You roll a pool of was it 2d10 plus 25? Note down all the results in like a separate piece of paper or notepad or whatever. Then you can re-roll one of your choice. So if you roll something bad, you can re-roll it. If the stats are too bad, then I guess you can mulligan it.
So I roll 2d10, add 25 to the result, and then I can re-roll one of the d10s, right?
Yeah, you do that for all the stats apart from infamy. So, but you can assign them as you wish. So, like, if you're playing a renegade, you probably want like either a good weapon or ballistic.
The result number I need to like put in every stat, or I roll for every stat.
Every stat, apart from infamy. So, but you can freely assign as you wish.
Okay.
So you just build like a pool of numbers and then just assign.
So for the weapon skill and the ballistic skill, I roll twice, right?
Yeah, those are separate stats.
2d10.
Yeah, just as I said, just mark it down on another piece of paper because you might want to put a high roll into something you want.
So how are we gonna do? And Nicholas, do you want to roll all stats and then I just roll different mental stats?
Oh no, it's the wrong one.
Yeah, I thought we could like each take a turn. Since we're already there.
Full schizo, yeah.
For you two, I'd say just like have one of you roll all the physical stats, but then for intelligence, perception, willpower, fellowship,
then we do separately.
Yeah, you do separately and just make a note.
Just sorry, I got a bit lost. So are we rolling what to generate this stat?
2d10 and add 25 to it, and you get a free reroll.
Oh, it's a plus 25. Okay, it's like a rogue trader then.
Marines get plus 30, but none of you are playing Marines.
Fuck those guys.
Don't say that to their faces, mind you.
Hey. They're different. The heretics are different.
25, right? Is the base?
25 plus 2d10.
Okay. Wait, so
I have rolled once. So
for simplicity, do all the stats, Nick, and then I'll roll my mental ones.
Hey, Conway, can you check here the characteristics part of the sheet? Like the original row is what I write down, so it goes to the thing, right? So if I put 33, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Like the second page of the.
Since we're gonna assign, though, you should write them like below, right? It's like a 33. What's the next one?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. 15 plus. Oh, let me do a thing here. Okay, now it's automatically.
All my homies hate math, right?
Yeah. I just reroll a bunch of times. So 40. Are you writing those?
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'll write them now. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, nice. 44.
44.
43.
There's 9, right?
34.
These are pretty low. I was hoping for like at least something. And one more, right?
2, 3,
31.
9.
It's 3. No, yeah, one more.
34.
We got a 44 and a 43, man. Like those are pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Oh, because plus the skills, right? I'm forgetting about the skills. They are the ones who bump.
Yeah.
The odds up, right?
If you have 0 ranks in a skill, you actually get a -20 to your roll. So your chance to like 10 to 20%.
You gotta be trained to use the base.
Infamy,
it was
we're gonna use the same infamy, right? Because like it's the same body.
Yeah, you're gonna use the same infamy.
No, infamy is weird. Infamy is like the
it's god
like
attunement.
Stat.
Yeah.
No, infamy is what you use to buy stuff.
It's also like what generates your fate points, essentially. So you use infamy as like kind of like acquiring resources, men, stuff like that.
It's your it's the catch-all. You said money. It's your infamy. It's like how well known you are within or feared within.
How much you can pull.
Yeah.
It gives you fate points in this system, really?
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay. So that's pretty different.
Dragon Thumbs. Can you give me some explanation about what is ballistic skill and fellowship?
So ballistic skill is your catch-all stat for rolling with throwing grenades, using a gun, mounted artillery. Like it is everything to do with shooting a gun or using like a ranged weapon.
Okay, and the weapon skill, it's a close combat, right?
Close combat, knives, fists,
okay, I see.
Biting people if you so choose. Fellowship is basically charisma. You use it to influence people, maybe like attract a crowd and preach to them.
Okay. So there are two squares, like left and right. Where should I put the number?
Tens digit of the stat in the left one and the units in the right. The little box on the top left, you probably don't need that because none of you will probably have a natural characteristic.
So if I rolled 6 and 1, I put 7 in the left square, and I add 25 and put the result in the right square, right?
Yeah.
On the right side. Okay. Okay. Will be the lowest.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Here what you can do, Conway. You can write, like, take this column as your main thing. Like for mine, I'll go to the summary and I'll just write down the thing. Because I think it's easier if just like one of us is controlling like most of the character sheet when it comes down to the automations.
Oh, do you want me to control most of it?
You're more accustomed with the system,
sure, yeah.
right? So I think, yeah.
So I'll take the first array of stats then, right?
Yeah. Let me remove that 33. I can take unless you want me to take.
I feel like our guy would suck in most physical skills. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You guys have no idea like the levels we are operating at right now. You can't even fathom.
Google Doc.
Yeah, it's a shared spreadsheet.
Yeah.
When we can type on the sheet to leave messages for one another, it's crazy, dude.
Being a melee monkey is probably not a good plan as a normal guy, but we're doing it.
Well, there's some good weapons in the setting that certainly can even the odds.
There is a gun with a mouth, and it looks very derpy. I joke with Conway. You guys know that one video of the dog going la la la? It looks exactly like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google like la 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 dog. You soon find out.
I'm gonna be like the right brain guy, right? With the intellect
Yeah.
and willpower, I think, right? Are you gonna go with like fellowship and stuff?
Yeah, I made fellowship my highest. I think my guy's more passionate, like more caring, in a twisted way, in a Zinchen way. Ooh, I have to break the code for this one. So what is the little number? Oh, that's like the tens of the. Okay.
Yeah.
What's that number called in game? Like, does it come like if you call for a roll or something?
The stat bonus.
Oh, it's stat bonus.
Yeah, it's called a. It's a bonus. So say like, there may be like abilities that rely on like your characteristic bonus.
Okay.
I believe psychic powers also do that. They're pretty dependent on say like willpower.
It would be cool, Conway, if the Google Sheet could automatically know that my comments should be one color and yours the other. It would make it easier.
You're going too far. Too far.
No, I can't. Like, if it done automatically, I'm saying like it would be easier for us to.
How frequently would you say heretics kind of hang out with Zinch cults? Probably pretty frequently. Like, what were they hand in hand?
So are we at Zinch cult? Or...
I'm getting there. I'm wondering.
So like a lot of the time, apart from Psychers and Korn, a lot of the time you can be drawn to like varying different like gods potentially if you wished.
Mm-hmm.
For example, a Zinchian heretic would probably be obsessed with like more arcane matters. They want like the integration of warp energy, demons with machinery, stuff that. Right. Slanesh would probably be more like artistic, work of arts, like perfecting or like insane precision, stuff like that. Like
the very obsessed.
Nurgle ones would probably be more about how they can make some abominations, like half organic and cybernetics, filled with disease and festering filth. Like, look up a blight drone. Like that stuff's like, nah. You don't want to see one of those. Very insectoid.
Let's see.
Biomechanical.
Yeah, a lot of biomechanical. I was thinking for that for probably all of them. But
you're gonna be the fart dude?
No.
You're gonna be the fart man?
No. I was just curious with the pitch of potentially doing this with all of us being Zinchian of some kind, but I don't know how where Klaus is feeling.
About what? Sorry, I was looking at the
idea of all of us being Zinch in some way.
You mean like using our do powers?
Well, not necessarily. Just being kind of like obsessed about arcane stuff.
Like if I don't know if Adeptus Mechanicus are like actually it's a part of like some of this like spirituality. I can dig it. I don't think it's just merely a technological thing, right?
So even when the like Adeptus Mechanicus, they still value like sciences as well. Like there are stuff like xenobiologists or priests to study alien artifacts, because you do kind of need to figure out, okay, well, what is this? Why is it killing our guys? Or what is this? And is this of human origin? Because if so, then it's more acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so yeah.
And I believe the heretic, it gives you a lot of skill choices for like forbidden law, stuff like xenos, chemistry, astromancy.
Nice.
So you could, so that forbidden knowledge, things that you should not know, you might be an expert in.
Okay, nice.
Where are people at currently?
So I filled my characteristics, and right now I'm looking at the set of skills.
I'm gonna share a helpful thing for you to choose, like your common lores and trades.
Cool.
Yeah.
You really helped me.
Same thing. I'll try to.
Yeah, if you've got questions about
taken
skills
from the rules.
I've gotten all my characteristics.
Are you assigning the skills, Conway?
Yeah, I already did.
Those are the given ones, right?
Yeah. And then after this, do we just do the XP expenditure for the system?
So after you've got your like template set out, you've got 1,000 experience to spend. It's a bit of a weird system how you do it, but it's essentially because you all start out unaligned. You use the unaligned track, and I think it's after like 5 you get dedicated to a god, and things become cheaper if you just continue buying into that god. But also, if you've got the opposing god to that god, things become more expensive. So it's a.
Can't we start aligned with a god? I think
I would. I'd say sure if you have an alignment in mind.
No. I remember reading in the rulebook that you can just start with the mark of one of the 4 gods. That's how you get mutations.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now as well.
Yeah,
don't worry.
I was really vibing with that idea, especially if I'm playing a dude who's had a demon stuff in him for however long. That's a way to mechanically express it.
Yeah. Dragon Thumb, sorry if I interrupt you, but if I may, this previous Adeptus Mechanicus guy, it means I have these 2 common lore. It's Adeptus Mechanics and Tech. That's it.
Yeah.
Right. I cannot choose. I just have those.
No, you get them both. So you get Adeptus Mechanicus, which is the organization, and Tech.
Yeah, nice. Lore of Tech. Interesting. Okay.
Which is surprisingly useful because, again, things are so like backwards technologically.
Yeah.
Like you could be like, oh well, I know what that is.
Oh, so I can look at something and analyze and understand what this thing, how dangerous it is.
Because a lot of machinery, a lot of people don't really know what it does or how to properly maintain it. So everything's become ritualized and,
And I put it as a trained skill, right? Just the basic, the first level. Okay.
Yeah, you put it as a trained.
Okay. I see.
What?
Oh, I misread. Okay, so no, you can't just start with a mark. Yeah, so it's a bit like messed up because it's split in page 78, and there's like a massive table that cuts it in half. You need to get 5 advancements of a god, and then you can choose to have a mark for free.
Gotcha.
Conway, did you find where in the character sheet we write our psi rating? Because I'm not finding it.
It's.
We were using like a different one.
Yeah, you're using a different one, aren't you?
There's no spot.
Psi rating is technically a talent, so it would go in talents and traits.
Oh, okay. Maybe do you want to move this down then? And then we put.
I do
might
have
be short the next if you start with the mark of Zinch then.
Yeah, fair enough. If people are wanting to, we could skip. We could bypass you need to bind 5 talents because you can't really do that as a starting character. So if you say my character starts out dedicated to Zinch, you count as aligned to Zinch. So you need to spend 5 in something else on alignment.
So I just found this page about Heretic, right? And it has a huge list of what I get at the beginning, like starting
it's a lot of
trades,
choices.
etc. So I need to put everything, all this into my character sheet, right?
Yeah, so starting skills, you need to put what your picks are, and then talents,
Wow.
what your picks are.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
yeah, humans get a lot in the system starting out. But if you're not sure what a talent is, I've got a good knowledge of them, so I can tell you what they do.
Okay.
Or look it up.
Okay.
The jaded skill.
How many talents do you start with?
A lot.
Depends. It depends.
So I did my characteristics, and then I got like the free like trade skills. What's the next step now?
Talents.
Yeah, wait, did you add the jaded? Because I don't think I'm not finding it. We're supposed to have jaded as a. I added here, but I'm not. It's a skill. It's a starting skill for the sniper.
No, it's not a skill. It's
talent.
Talent, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me delete that.
Yeah, so to summarize, stuff like dead bodies, Xenos creatures, and other terrifying but natural occurrences do not elicit fear tests. So
I know this one strike for Nurgle. Oh no. Could you imagine if we just become Nurgle without meaning to, Nicholas? Because Jaded is a Nurgle thing.
Those don't contribute. The ones that you wait, are you buying them?
No, that's a starting.
No, it's a starting.
Yeah, they don't contribute.
Oh, okay.
It's only stuff you buy.
Man. Okay, and we start with 1,000 XP. Let me see how much it is for each little talent.
500, up to 500.
1,000 for humans, 500 for Chaos Marines.
Okay. Yeah, 500 for. Then we have 500.
Wow, it's gonna take like months for us to become aligned with Zinch, man. It's Jover.
Yeah, that's why I said if you want, you can start out aligned with Zinch.
Just slide into it.
We can start with if that's an option. Because the brothers being fused together is already very Zinchian.
Yeah, like I mean, we're not playing complete rules as written.
Yeah.
So
I do vibe with.
Actually, you guys are playing Black Crusade wrong.
Yeah. I do like the idea with like a rune quest or whatever too. It's just like we have a strong idea for a character. Yeah, go ahead and play that character. Like don't fight against the system.
You just do it, like
So I have two questions for now. So the skill dodge, it's if I make a roll, it will be connected to my agility, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So
okay.
The way dodge works is if someone tries to shoot you or hit you in close combat, you can declare that you're going to dodge.
Yeah.
That's an agility roll.
And okay, and forbidden lore.
Yes.
It's in a parenthesis. It's written warp. It means I know about warp technologies.
Warp is stuff like warp entities, creatures.
Okay.
You know about this other dimension based on emotions.
Space hell.
Yeah.
Do you know the realm of shapes, for as a concept?
Yeah,
it's literally that. It's literally like
the ideal horse, the ideal table, the tableness of things.
The platonic ideals,
Those have an easy expression there.
I'm assuming that the difference between parry and dodge is you get out of the way. Parry lets you hit back.
Parry is you just blocking with a weapon. So say you've got a sword. You block with the sword instead.
The difference that one uses agility, the other uses weapon skill. So if you're really good with a weapon, parry is better for you, right? Basically. But dodge is more universal because you can also dodge like bullets with it.
Cool.
Conway, do you want to each pick a power or pick a spell?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. You need to write down somewhere your different powers because they'll be different to mine. I'll basically spend all my starting XP to get a few skills and a few powers.
Okay. I was thinking that we were gonna share, so it's not OP, because it's one guy, but like he has double the spells.
Okay, Emmet, I need more like advanced lore description. So, what is Archaeotech?
Archaeotech is it's ancient technology that's really advanced, human technology.
Okay.
So, like really advanced stuff like starships, battle tanks.
And scholastic lore is like astromancy or astromancy. I don't know how to pronounce it. And chemistry.
Yeah. So I believe astromancy is like the in-depth study of stars and astrology.
Okay.
So basically, you can identify things in the night in the sky. Chemistry is just a 40k version of chemistry. About compounds. Like you basically have got chemist knowledge, so you can make compounds.
Okay, cool. I'll take it.
How do I know how much costs a spell? Like, I'm not. Oh, okay, value. Okay, never mind. So Conway, how are we doing? Like, you're gonna do the XP separately for the spells, or do you want to we each take a turn buying a spell, and we have a guy who is the same XP pool, but he has like conflicting abilities.
I feel like it'd be cooler if you had like your own knowledge skills because you come from like you're a different character basically, right? It's like I think you should have your own yeah.
Oh, I need to duplicate this then. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. Okay, so only the ones that affect the stats we have different, we will diverge, right? So like intelligence, perception, if it's like
mental.
Yeah, if it's strength or rather weapon skill, like we keep the same.
We gain
actually weapon and ballistic skill. Weapon and ballistic skill, I believe you could probably diverge on because you're one of you maybe better with
muscle memory. Yeah.
So
I don't know. It kind of. Go ahead.
I already have a role play question. We have so many starting talents. How we will remember what they're doing?
Vibes. If you remember in the moment, sick. But if not,
okay.
Wait, how? I've not seen how many talents we have. Like, I'm lost.
It's 500.
I
wrote down as 500, but like that's separate then. That's what I'm thinking, because basically I think we're building like a super strong guy, even though we're gonna play him as a schizophrenic.
So I think the best thing I can do actually to look up later what these talents are doing, and then write it down on my character sheet, like explanation in how the mechanic works.
Yeah.
Because I will not say I'm using die hard to blah blah blah. So
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Spell it out for us in the moment or anything like that.
So yeah, I'll use this talented traits column just for extra thing. What extra?
Do we need to pick these prides and disgraces?
Yes, actually, I would say that could be because let's see.
Yeah, I just followed the steps on the book.
Yeah, because prides and in disgrace and motivation, they do actually modify some of these stats a little bit. So, again, I'm going for either pick what vibes with the character you're making, or if you don't know, just roll it. Because they do have some mechanical benefit. I know there's there's a funny exploit you can kind of do with this to start out with Terminator armor, which is silly. but it's like specific. You have to like do like a certain thing.
Mhm.
Which is funny for starting out with like a fresh character, but
Okay, so in this case, I think the best way for me actually to read all of it later and just pick up with, when I will understand what these traits are doing, because are there any other things that actually you can help me with like today, MS, or like any stuff that we need to discuss together? Except for this,
I would probably say, like, because it's a little mechanical to like make things, we could probably like, because we've kind of got an idea of what we want our characters to be, with your characters. Maybe you could like bring them out, and I can make some notes regarding who they are, what their background is. Because I'm thinking like, I have a vibe that I think has been sort of set where this frontier world that you're going to, yeah, it's being recolonized by the Imperium, but there's also like a lot of like archaeological work done by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Like there's something interesting in some forgotten ruins that they're kind of keeping hush hush about, but you've been tasked by a powerful Chaos Lord, perhaps, to find out what it is, steal it, and bring it back to him. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good. Like it's even like in this case, maybe I'm just thinking about the forbidden lore that I should have in this idea. Maybe, but let me just check something. Forbidden lore architect. Okay. No, I'll keep Xenos thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will read more about like Adeptus Mechanicus and heretics in the book. But the idea for right now as a character, I went the opposite direction of creating the character. So I spread my like numbers on the character sheet, and now I'm thinking what kind of heretic he is. So yeah. So if I understood correctly, those guys, they have a lot of implants, right? Oh, I didn't look at the page of the implants yet.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's the most
Influence
important thing.
is
Implants.
Oh, that's
right?
stat roll. Totally
There are a
forgot
lot
to.
of them.
We've got to do that.
Yeah, I have the page. I see the page. It's 134.
Yeah, it's
I'm a bit lost here now.
sure.
What is... Okay, we done the skill. Wait. So how do I assign the skills? I buy them.
You have a set of skill that you have at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Like those are there, but because we're gonna have different mental skills, right? So like,
good point. Yeah,
I assigned them, or because there are the starting ones, which
I have an idea. Like, do you need to have a different like mental skills, or you will have just a different characteristics connected to your mental and psychological thing?
It wouldn't make sense to have different skills. I'd be down to just having different stats because I think it's simpler.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's
a
good point.
Yeah, it works. I forgot as well. The infamy stat. It's roll a d5 and add 19.
D5 and D5.
Yep.
D5 and plus 19, right? I just roll once.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
D10 cut in half. Oh,
Down the middle.
is it plus
I
5?
can roll D5.
The
1d5. So the dice can do it. Whoops.
You said plus 5, right?
Oh no, I have 1. Oh
Wait.
no.
Right.
Okay.
You said it was D5 plus what again?
19.
19.
19.
But it makes sense for the heretic to not have a lot of.
Oh, I'm buying Cynesians for 100 XP.
Okay, so okay, I can look up the implants later too, I think. But we need to spend our. You said we have like experience points, right, at the beginning.
Yes. So you have 1,000 experience points to spend.
Okay, and how
as said with those two, you can decide off the bat that you're dedicated to a god, and that means you use the patron status true table for buying things.
Okay.
So, like, it does have advances by alignment in page 76.
Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, it sounds cool. 76.
So infamy, just once again, it's D5 plus
19.
19. Okay.
Max of 24.
Yep.
No, hold on.
So I found the page 74.6.
So it tells you what is dedicated to which god.
So it's Korne, Nargol, Slanish, and Zinch, right?
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay.
If you're not sure which god opposes what, there's a page on the previous table. Well, there's a table on the previous page, 75.
Yeah.
So usually, like, one has if you're dedicated to a god, one has an allied god, and then 2 opposed.
Oh, we can increase our psi rating, right, by spending XP.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so imagine I'm like, if I imagine that I chose a deity that I worship, then there is a list of skills that I can have, right? And
you can purchase any skill. It's just depending on which god you align to.
Yeah,
changes how much they cost.
Oh, okay, I see. So where I can see the price. Oh, later on the next page, right? I see. Okay, nice. Good.
And you've got a few, and it tells you what tier talents are in, and stuff like that.
Great. Perfect. And if I buy another dodge, I have a dodge already, but I buy Git again, I'll just level up the next level. I have at the next level.
You go to the next column, you pay that. Yeah.
Cool.
So trained is like, you know the skill, then plus 10, plus 20, etc.
Makes sense. Yeah, I will add Slanish. I want to read about Slanish.
Oh, I see the starting talents now. Oh my god, okay.
Yes, welcome.
It's a long list.
That's what I said. We don't need to spend the time right now to put them in the character sheet, because we will need time to understand every talent and how it works and doing.
Yeah, like that'd be homework.
Oh, we get free 300 XP worth of psychic powers. I just realized. Okay.
We are gonna play. Oh, sorry. Just answering Nicholas' question. We're gonna play the Black Crusade. It's a 40k game, and that's about it, I guess.
Yeah, character gen just takes a while, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be a smart person and just Google who is Slanish.
Oh boy, you're gonna get a fun ride there.
Okay.
A lot of Slanish. Okay. Too much. Okay, I'll just ask the Google about Slanish.
Oh god,
Oh,
don't.
no. Yeah. Whatever you do.
AI. It will be a short AI prompt. Slanish.
You're summoning the wrong.
Who?
You're summoning the wrong
is-
demons, heretic. Don't do that. Don't let the AI.
Queuing the sex toy joke, you know.
Oh, Wikipedia, the best resource for Slanish. Nice.
More like the god of being an artist and cocaine.
On the topic of AI, I know that the Imperium fucking hates it, but like, how does Chaos normally feel about AI, if anything at all?
Well,
Yeah.
as far as I recall, Chaos tends to not really delve into it because usually when they make AI
It's just
or
demons.
something approximating it, a demon like corrupts it, and you have something very unholy and very malicious.
True.
There's a reason it's called abominable intelligence. ChatGPT went too far. I'm just noting down a few character details for like everyone. So just to clear things up. So Klaus, you're a heretic of Slanesh, maybe?
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Right. Dom, you're a renegade.
Yep.
Former aspirant.
Mhm.
Of the Exorcists.
Of the Exorcist, yep.
Zinch.
Where should we write the spells under talents?
Yeah, it's the only place really that would appear in our character sheet.
Yeah.
We can use the talents then.
As long as it's legible. And you two are Psyker in one body of Zinch.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Out of the sheer interest, how long usually one battle scene lasts in Warhammer 40k? How long does it take to fight in one battle scene?
Oh, for combat?
Yeah, for the combat, yeah.
I'd say it can vary depending on like
On roleplay, depending on roleplay.
It can depend or not.
When I ran Dark Heresy for Nicholas and Zonalar, they were brand new to the system, right? Much like some of you are now. And I think the game was like 1 hour and 50 minutes. And we had like 4 different combat scenarios, something like that. So it was super fast. But in the darkened days, the dark age of heresy, when I didn't roleplay, I remember playing like in a Dark Heresy combat for like 2-3 hours, you know?
Yes, that's what I thought, like looking at all of this.
All the little plus and minuses.
Yes. If you want to mini-max this thing, I think it will take a long time.
Depending on the complexities of like a fight, like it could easily be like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how efficient people are. But for like very complex battles, which I don't think you're going to be doing, it could take longer because there's a lot of moving pieces.
Oh my god, I just remembered, there's a video that my friend recorded of one of our sessions. I should totally bring that up for Slopwatch.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, we should compare with the one you ran.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Before and after, yeah.
Awesome.
Remember the video? I need to find it.
Oh no! I just realized the size of this Wikipedia page about one Chaos God.
Yeah, it's 40k.
Welcome to Warhammer.
Yes,
It's
Yeah, somewhere.
stupid. It's ridiculous.
that's like from like people like citing stuff from like novels and like game books, but again, just
No
go for
way.
high level information because a lot of that stuff, 99% you won't need it.
Yeah.
If you kind of understand what Slanesh represents.
Yeah, I understand. He's the youngest god, and he's god of pleasure and
Youngest
ecstasy, blah, blah, blah.
asterisks.
The special way to learn 40k is just to find a friend that is a 40k nerd and just ask him stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The this game, I'm looking at the disgraces, and those background things.
Yep.
I'm going with regret, but the game has the forbidden thing that's even kind of like, these days it's a little like on, like, ooh, what do we do? Where it's a modifier to the opponent intimidating you. So social roles being used against players. I figure that we'll just role play that out so that it's, you don't have to be rolling against me socially, but do we want to do that?
Yeah.
Do we want to roll socials against each other?
I never like rolling socials against other players. I think that if you take regret, it will just be a case of like it's kind of your character thing. Like, it informs your character.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like I've always done it, and what gives you.
I got a question here. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the spells. On the prerequisites is just normal stuff, but the description says the sorcerer with a capital S. So is that only for Astartes or
no? I guess it's generally using sorcerer in the terms of like there are mortal sorcerers, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So it's just it means
it's just
psychic.
words. It's just a word.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have something to.
Is it uppercase, lowercase?
It's uppercase in all situations, but that's what I'm confusing because the prerequisites do not like.
Yeah,
and I have something to tell all of you guys. I look at this page of the gods. Like if you're choosing the god, right? You're choosing Sinch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Deity. So it means that you're not you not only can like buy skills, you can also buy talents of all of these gods, and you need to look up all these talents to know what do they mean if you want to buy it. It's insane. So I think I'll just keep my basic talents that I have and traits, and spend my just on skills. Oh, actually,
you can always look into it.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. Leap up. What is leap up?
Standard reaction. So if you get knocked down, you can just get back up.
Okay.
Like a lot of Slanesh stuff is based around like agility and like grace.
So there's one spell. Then do I just know him? Like how do I? Is it the thing or is it not the thing? Is my question.
What spell is it?
Mantle of Flies.
Do you have a page reference?
It is on page 219.
One of the advantages of having a book. So, if I remember right, so prerequisites, aligned, Zeech, intelligence 40, fellowship 40.
Which those are covered.
Mm-hmm.
But the description keeps dropping sorcerer with capital S.
Again, it's a problem with the writing of the book. Generally, when it means the sorcerer, they should really use the psyker, a psychic,
So, if I don't have a prerequisites for the talent, I cannot buy it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I need to look. Okay.
Usually, like the more high tier talents, they're usually like sort of quite powerful.
I see. Yeah, I wanted to take a hard target, but I'm lacking 9 points in agility for this.
Buy more agility.
I can buy. Wait. Oh,
Yeah,
Can I
you can
buy
buy more
agility?
agility.
I spent
Oh.
500 XP worth of spells. Is up for you now, Nicholas. You get 500 XP.
Yeah,
Just go put it in the sheet.
I'm putting all the way down. If you scroll in the talents, you see like I'm just formatting so in the way I can read. I
should
got
do
one.
that, yeah.
Which is 200. I still have 300 left.
Maybe it's a stupid question, but how do I buy agility?
So it's you're standing out aligned to Slanesh, right?
Yes.
So if I remember correctly,
I can buy skills. Oh, agility.
yeah,
There is no agility. It's unaligned. Okay, I see. Okay, now I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
yeah, it's unaligned. So it
Oh,
costs
aligned. Okay, cool.
200, then 350. That's for +5 each. So
+5 for the each XP and 1 talent. How much costs 1 talent? Oh, it's the same.
Depends.
Okay, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so I spend 100. I
Your
spend
talent.
twice. It will be 51. Do I put this extra 10 points that I bought in the left side or the right side of?
You just change your character sheet. So it'd be if you bought 2, then you would just increase the number on the left hand side.
On the left side and the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was your agility before?
16 and 41. So 16 base and 41 as a result. 16 plus 25, it's 41.
Okay, I got a question.
41.
Mark,
so I do 51 then.
Mark of Zinch, is that something we acquired through game, or do we start with one?
Yes, there is a system for it. So when you gain corruption, when you hit like a threshold, there is like a chance you get like a boon of a god instead of a mutation.
Because there's one spell here that has as a prerequisite a Mark of Zinch, but like, should we roll for that now to see if we have, or
you need to
No,
pass
he
threshold.
allowed us to have it, right?
Yeah, he permitted us if we want to just take.
Oh, we need to roll for mutation, right?
That too.
Yeah, so if you've got 10 corruption points, you need to roll for mutation.
And
how many corruption points do we start with?
I think it depends on your background stuff.
It does. I think
we got 5.
But there's a way you can get to 10 with this is just like metagame knowledge.
Couldn't we kind of imply that us being fused is the mutation?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be silly. Like, oh, we also have horns and we also have wings. And there's a dog face growing out of my nose or whatever.
The mutation roll is pretty fun.
It is fun though, and the getting a mark gives you true mutations. So we should roll at least one, you know.
Okay.
I'll open the table. Do you want to do the honors of rolling, Nicholas?
What?
Do you have 10 corruption? You have 10 corruption.
You 100? Oh,
sorry, we have 10 corruption from being a psyker, right?
Yeah, so you get.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
you get some from being a psyker, but you need to have 10 corruption points before you roll mutation first time. Find out what it is.
So I would just write the spell, even if I have to delete because I don't have the prerequisites yet. Real quick here, because then I have to scroll all the way.
Yeah, you get 1d5 corruption points. Did you roll 5?
1d5 corruption points.
Yeah.
Got one, Conway. One, Conway.
I am starting off with
Soju over
9.
But here, so this is page 82. If a character has a mark, you get to Oh no, okay. At the time that they, yeah. So when you gain a mark of chaos, you roll on the gifts of the gods table. That's on page 82, and we have the mark of Zinch. So
are we
let's say that
homebrewing
our let's say that our corruption is like us being fused together. Right? That's our mutation, I guess.
Okay, so should we start with the corruption 10 then? Because that's what we like. If MS agrees,
Sure. If you want to go for the mutation roll?
Oh, I thought the implication was that is the fusing was
yeah, you can go with that. Like that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I just realized that the mark of Zinch makes me a psyker, not on purpose. So I'm starting off with 9 with my background. So I will happily roll my mutation when I reach that threshold in session. I think that'd be really cool to roleplay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And like you being warp sensitive is so cool. I wonder like if our characters will notice it. You know?
The thing is,
isn't that inherent? I think we tingle.
It's weird. People can have psychic awakenings. Like you may have like the psychic trait, but you may not you're a very low level psychic. Like you can't really like use spells.
I should use it. Yeah.
But you can like sometimes sense weird things.
Oh, we can't have I can have the spell. It's high rating 5. Never mind. It was a cool one though.
I want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. Dragon Thumbs. So in the characteristic advancement costs, there are several columns like simple, intermediate, trained. Even if it's my god. So it's 100 XP, 250, or you said 5 points, but does it mean that my second 5 points actually are more expensive?
Yeah, so if you buy a characteristic advancement, it costs 5 points. And then the next one you have to do on the next row of the table.
Oh, okay. So, now I need to calculate.
Basically, it's the equivalent of you like bringing out your like full potential in the characteristic.
Okay. So 10 points in my characteristic will actually cost me, if it's my god, right? It will cost me 350 XP.
Well, you can buy the first one first and then the second one. So
question for you and for the GM as well. Like one of the you got compel, I noticed, and that one of the prerequisites is delude and thought sending. So because we're psychers, that's like implied that we already have that.
You're right.
I think let me just check
because I would like to get inspired. It fits like my guys. But then I noticed that it does not have a psi rating prerequisite too, which I thought was weird.
Maybe because
it is a generic. It is a generic. Yeah, it's a generic. Yeah. Oh, it's just chaos power. It's not necessarily like a spell. Is that it?
Oh, did I? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't read the prerequisite. Oh, compel has 2 prerequisites. Insane.
Yeah,
like a lot of them have thought sending. Like, is that an ability we get somewhere or?
No, it's a spell that you can buy.
Yeah, it's basically you can send telepathic messages.
Yeah, I need to buy
a spell I can buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
No, can I buy that with my pool then?
Okay. Yeah, because in Dark Heresy you have like these cool like trees. So like, you start with this power and then you get that one. Yeah. But here they don't have these drawings, so like you need to go from spell.
It's hard to
Yeah. It's basically like a kind of like a research tree, you know, like you start with mind thought and then you go like compel and so on and so
like
forth.
there's like an entry level power and then it gets more crazy. Like
so you have to get rid. You have to get rid of one of these, right?
Oh, we still have XP.
Yeah. So like the thought sending, like you can like basically always use fed for it because it's thingy. It's very easy to do, but it's like you can send a sentence per psi rating that you have in that power. So if you cast that at 2, you can only send 2 sentences.
I don't think we're going to be able to buy a lesser minion of chaos. I wanted to save 200 XP to buy one. We're going to have like a little guy following us.
That'll be cool, huh?
Oh yeah, like Minions of Chaos is a cool ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope. Yeah. Dragon Thumbs. Can you buy your like master word? Give me 50 extra experience points so I can afford myself a dodge for the next level. And
oh god, he's doing the thing.
no,
don't.
please, no. No, like, just tell me if like, okay, the last thing. So I have a dodge on the basic basic trained level, right? The first level, the first column dodge. I have it because I'm heretic, right? And I look right now at the skill cost of my god, blah blah blah. But here it's written the first column, known, 100 XP, trained, 200 XP. But in the character sheet, trained is the first column, so I'm confused.
So if you've already got the skill as part of your like background or whatnot, you use the next one up. So if you know the skill, then you'll have to pay the plus 10 value. So you do save yourself some XP.
Oh.
So I'm still a bit lost. So what was it that I say that was the prerequisite? Where is that? Is that a talent?
For what?
So sorry, prerequisite for what? What are you talking about?
I thought that we needed delude, for example. Like, is that a talent? We need to have that.
It's a spell.
Yeah, it's psychic power.
Where is it?
Can I show something to
telepathy?
Page.
Oh, okay.
And I bought it already, so you can use it.
Okay. MS, can you see my screen on the stream?
Yeah, I can put it on.
There we go.
Okay, so I have a dodge on the first level, and this is the table of the skill advance cost.
Yeah.
And I have 150 XP left. I cannot afford a next level of dodge, right? Because it needs
yes, that is correct.
Right?
Okay. Because
you
have it count as known, so it's on the leftmost column.
Okay.
Because there's only 4 like.
Okay, I'll take something else. Blah, blah, blah.
Does the book ever detail the difference between a bound and an unbound psyker?
It does. I'll get that page for you right now. Because you're an unbound one. It's page
I am bound, yeah.
206.
206. And I do not get those.
Would be unbound if you
No, the mark is making me bound.
Oh yeah. That's fine because bound means your soul is tied to a
to a god,
an entity like the emperor or
a
god.
Okay, I spent my XP. I have my characteristics and skills. I'll put the talents later. And weapons too. And I need to choose implants, right? That's my thing. Pum pum.
Cool.
Mechanic implants.
Wow, the range of thought sending is 1 kilometer per psi rating. That's
hell yeah.
Good.
It's strong.
And I was mistaken. My starting corruption is only 5. The D5 is only for starting psychers. I'm not corrupted.
Oh, where can I see my corruption level?
I don't think you would have to start with it in the background. So when you were choosing, like, if you are, what are they called? Your
archetypes.
Yeah. You get it from that.
Corruption's like it's both positive and negative mechanic. Like if you will be gaining corruption anyway. It's expected. But if you do it like if you gain it as a failure, then it kind of screws you over more. But if you gain it as like a good thing, like you've done some terrible corrupting deed in service of the gods, then you have the chance to like get some cool stuff like you know, the mark of that god, or a demon weapon, or like something that brings you closer to that god. Like I think there's like special like rewards that you get.
Okay, I have a power that can just give you guys corruption permanently all the time. If you want, I could just experiment on you and make you a little ball of tumors and cancer. And,
yeah, if you
a chaos spawn.
Yeah, if you get enough, then you turn into a chaos spawn.
Yep.
Because the gods are just like, you're not worthy.
Yep. You're no longer you. What are you?
That's why you kind of like need to balance.
Conway.
But that's the character I want to play, man. Like we're kilometers away, sending thoughts into other people, making them schizo, and then like we induct them into the cult, and like, okay, drink this, and I just touch them, and they start mutating. I love it.
Yeah. Conway, with my last few XP here, I'm gonna get this one for both of us, Mind Probe. That's
good power.
Oh, pretty cool, nice.
Because it's such like a step for other spells that I think we can share that. Like the ones I wrote as straws, like I think those you should write the ones that are like only your guy can do. Like the basic ones, we should keep it shared, I think.
For post checks, I would definitely say it would just be a case of we roll and call the amount of successes.
Oh yeah. I have a lot of spells that are like compel the character must resist willpower.
Yeah, I think we announce. I think we just announce, straight up what they call it. It's faster.
I love the mood because it's kind of like the idea, like the devil will come dressed as a angel of light, right? We'll dress ourselves as like this pious man, show up to the frontier town, and make everyone join the cult, basically.
I will need to do my XP between sessions because that's a lot.
We're psychos, man. We already spent all of our XP just to be able to fucking do something like.
Actually, it's not such a big it's not a lot of experience. When you start spending it, you can buy just 2-3 advancements, and that's it.
Like new players tend to go for like increasing their characteristics and like buying the next tiers of skills. Go wide instead of going tall at the start, because the first rank of skills, it will give you a +20, right? Because if you don't have any rank, that's a -20, right? So you want to buy like a few skills that you think your character would be good at. It's probably the best way to do it. When the first character I played in the system wasn't Dark Heresy, was an Imperial Guard, and I just put everything into ballistic skill, so I'm a sniper. and then a worm that walks walked up to my character and just fucking slapped me, and I died. Black Crusader is cooler than I thought it would be.
Yeah, especially when you there's a lot of cool sandboxy options. You could it's like stuff like, oh, here's some rituals that you can do to bring forth a demon to do a task, and here's modifiers on how you do it. Say you follow a rule of sympathy, you get a bonus. Then the demon's name, you get a bonus. There's stuff you have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you fail it, catastrophic stuff happens because you messed with powers beyond comprehension.
We were talking a bit before the game, and Nicholas brought up just broadly RPGs and henchmen, and henchmen kind of being lame. But I was like, hey, we're gonna play a game that has some pretty cool henchmen. This game is all about it.
Yeah, so I believe the way the campaign play for this is supposed to work is the party is always trying to recruit cultists and mercenaries. That's what the infamy system is for, and that's the idea is to launch a full-on assault into Imperial space, where that's end game stuff where you're fighting wars, but you need to build up that power base. You need men, you need guns.
Black Crusade, right?
Yep.
Conway, can I format the other spells the same way I did mine?
Of course, man. Yeah. So the reason why I think thought sending and mind over matter is ours is because it's not tied to my character. My character would totally have compel and delude, right? He's masking himself and he's compelling people. He's very controlling and manipulative. Which, by the way, we're gonna have a very toxic relationship as brothers. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
But
MS. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry.
mind over matter is just like basic telekinetic power. So like you should have it as well. And thought sending, basic telepathy, you should have it as well. So that's why like those are yours, and the other
And
stuff is
I
more
think
mine.
Mind Probe as well. I think my guy is more of like he's more conniving to get what he wants. Like so he shows himself as not as aggressive, to lower your guard. So
yeah.
Wait,
Mind
guys,
Probe could either be sneakier.
I just imagine. Can you imagine there are like two personalities in one body, but actually only one of them is a telepath, and he needs to speak aloud for another person to hear. That would be insane.
That'd be funny.
It'd be super funny if like I'm talking and then Nicholas is doing telepathy. Don't trust him.
These guys are playing the most. These guys are playing the most.
It's like a toxic yaoi.
The most open-minded character, right? Yeah,
not open-minded. It's they're the most generous psyker player because they're too busy fighting with each other to be a nuisance for everybody else. Like
yeah. So, MS, I wanted to ask you a question. So I looked at the page of the Mechanicus implants, and they just have a brief description of the thing, but where I can look up what they actually do. Yeah, I can choose one, but we don't have any. I think only one of them, respirator unit has like plus 20 bonus to resist toxins, but others are just like you can potentially do this or that. It's a page 144.
144.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, did you
like,
finish typing?
I got the book.
Or 145, yeah.
Yeah,
144.
Once you finish typing, Conway, presenter, because I will reorganize to like have a space between what is only mine and only yours, so it's easier to read.
So that trait means that you have all those like systems implanted into you.
All?
Yeah, all of them.
What? Okay.
Basically,
still, some of them are super vague.
So a lot of it is just like, I think it's the cyber mantle, which is it's basically like a place where you can like plug in more like cybernetics. Like it's kind of like Cyberpunk, where you've got like like data jack ports into your like body and stuff.
Okay.
But some talents require like Mechanicus implants to like use the like gameplay effects. Like I think the Potentia coil, like there's a talent where you can like overload it and create like a burst of electricity. There's like a trained thing. As for cybernetics itself, stuff like the mechadendrite is from page 189 forward, and mechadendrite is like these like cyber tentacles that are implanted into your body. So some could have like a gun, some could have like very dexterous like fingers that can do complicated tasks.
Host of Fiends, did you manage to keep that?
Oh yeah.
No.
The spell.
Okay. Is that like gonna be a shared one as well, or?
No, I feel like let's keep that unshared because like my character's like corrupting other people. It's like it's part of his manipulative thing. Yeah.
So the loot is shared. So correct?
No, the loot isn't. It's let me see here.
Oh man, the formatting of this day.
It's thought sending and mind over matter that are shared. So like, we both have like telepathy and we both have basic telekinesis, basically.
Then mind probe.
Yeah, mind probe. You bought and shared, right? I shared the other two.
Okay. How do I send this? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna recolor the thing so it's
intercalated colors later on. So
is literacy a talent in this? Like, can we be like illiterate? That's the thing in the Rogue Trader.
Yeah, literacy, I think, also sort of matches in with like the ability to like write and understand like complex language usage. So, like, say you
understanding
say
a poem,
like,
right? Like meaning.
yeah, understanding a poem.
Because I remember playing Rogue Trader and I forgot how to spend my XP, and then I realized, oh shit, I'm illiterate. I never learned how to read.
That can be the case. You could be from some backwater world and
yeah,
you never learned it.
It was a skill issue on my part though, because like a noble scion or something. It makes sense as well, right? He has like his servant by his side, like reading for him.
Yeah, like whatever. I don't read like that. I've got men to do that. So, any additional questions?
No, I think I'll understand more when I will go through all my talents and gear and implants and not implants. They call them cybernetics, right? Those are specific parts that are using my implants.
I believe you get a number of items up to a certain like rarity for free as well. They get to pick.
Yes, I have like two good craftsmanship cybernetics of my choice. Blah blah blah.
This is in addition to what you get. Like this is like free picks.
Yeah, and the gear there's just a list. Maybe I have the bigger list. I don't know. It's huge, but also I need to roll for my wounds. That's the amount of hit points that I can get, right?
Yes, that is your hit points.
1d5 plus 12. And where do I put it?
You should roll for wounds as well, Nicholas.
It was 12.
I should for what?
Wounds. Roll for wounds or hit points, basically.
Oh, those extra.
No, roll for wounds. But MS, you should explain to them the grit system, or like your toughness bonus decreases your damage. Because otherwise, I've seen people forget that.
So a quick primer for combat. So when you get hit by something, it's based on the dice roll to hit. You reverse the numbers and you compare it to a table of which body part gets hit. Mm-hmm. So if you get hit in the head, that can be bad if you're not wearing a helmet. But for damage, you minus off your toughness bonus and armor that hasn't been penetrated, because each weapon has a penetration value.
Okay.
So you can get like someone firing like a handgun at a guy in power armor, like they're probably not going to get through.
Yeah.
Ever. But unless they roll a crit, but that's just crits for you.
Oh, is there a righteous hatred in this where like you get a 10
yes.
and it explodes?
So,
get another.
So if you roll a 10 on your damage, you need to roll a ballistic skill check to confirm it with the same modifiers that you did to hit. Usually, you'd pass, and you get to roll an additional die of damage. Although I believe they changed it for this one, where you roll a d5, and it's on the critical hits table. So those like really gnarly like effects that you can get from like dipping below 0 wounds, you can apply to someone.
Oh, that's
so if you shoot someone in the head, you can like give them like a concussion. They don't know what's going on.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so even if you have a lot of wounds, you can still get like get a burst artery or like lose a spleen or something. I remember losing a spleen in one of those tables.
Yeah, like it's very brutal when you like taking critical damage.
That's cool though, because that's how combat is, right? If you're just unlucky and you get hit in the eye, you lose an eye. It doesn't matter how much armor or how much HP you have.
Mm-hmm. Like there's like I think one for like a headshot, like because it depends on the weapon type. But like you can get your helmet knocked off.
See, that's cool.
That's if you're wearing a helmet.
Like tables it's annoying like in the game, right? I feel like if I would Because it's annoying to have to go look at a table, right? Yeah. I think you can. I think it's something you can 4D as a GM, right?
Klaus, you threw me off. Klaus, you threw me off real hard because you were talking about wounds being D12, or not D12, sorry, 10 plus D5. It's like, what are you talking about? That is based off of your type. So Heretic is 12, I'm 10, these guys are 8.
Yeah.
You have machine parts.
And I rolled 5 on my hit points, so I have like 17. So
does your starting toughness give you bonus wounds as well in this, or is it just in Dark Heresy?
No, just more soak.
Okay. Oh, it's soak. I was saying grit. It's soak. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a soak.
I've got a question.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. Science test, is that like a skill? Sinesians.
Okay. I even bought a second rank in Sinesians.
That's like I sense something weird kind of stuff. Like you can sense like disturbances in the warp.
I'm getting the precognition spell, and that's a requirement. Rank 1. So that's like
we have rank 2 Sinesians actually, so we're pretty good at that.
Range is on self.
So the question that I have: will we, and if we will, when do like a test, like roll? I don't know, fight something to understand how it actually goes.
It would be neat to have like a little mock-up, just kind of,
Yeah, just a training rolling dice.
When we were doing I Am the Weapon, which has a pretty in-depth combat system, we did it right before the game. So if we schedule it out, I think a pre-game combat makes it fresh in people's memories. But we could do it before.
We could try. We could do like a bit of a mock-up to sort of understand what's going on. We could do it now if you want. Like just like have one person with some system knowledge as well, like say I'm the game master, and you got the character that you've got. Give them a gun or something. See what we can do from there.
I would also prefer it like before the game. It will be more fresh.
Fair enough. Like, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
before the game.
Nicholas, roll for wounds. Like it's 1d5 plus 8.
Oh, I see what you mean. 1d5 plus 8.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, that's not a...
I'm gonna look up the what was it, the critical hit tables, because I want to get the
all right.
Quick question.
Hey, that's
nice. You got the 5.
Or
nice.
a 5.
13 wounds.
That's in gear, right?
Dude, I'm so hyped to play this character because I want to be like, the cultist man, like getting everyone together in the cult.
We got some people watching, so just a refresh, because maybe Conway and I, we are sharing the same body. We're playing basically the same character sheet. And I don't know how well will that work out.
I think it'll be fun. I think you guys have already kind of scripted it in a way where it's like in combat that's going to be sensitive, but you're going to take turns. Out of combat, natural.
Oh yeah, we're sharing the turns. We're not taking 2 turns. Like we're sharing the turns, right?
Yeah.
So
cool.
It really is just a single character.
What I'm really looking forward to from these guys is specifically their anchoring actions. Because just because one guy, one mind is doing one thing doesn't mean the other guy is always going to be doing something. So it's going to be cool to see how they anchor, observing, things like that.
It's going to be part of the challenge, which I'm aiming for. So just, Conway, so the wounds I rolled, that's 8 plus 8, basically.
13.
You got a 16, right? 13? Okay.
Wait, but...
No, it's a D5, yeah.
You rolled 9?
total.
Yeah. Cut it in half, so it's 5.
Well, but you have the...
okay.
Round up.
Yeah.
But like, where do I write it?
The wounds, hang on.
On the character sheet.
I think it's gear, but like, is it the big thing, like below head?
Oh yeah, it's gear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it isn't.
It's right below gear. Should be.
So, just out of curiosity, this is for critical hits and probably dice rolling thing. Do people prefer to narrate success or fails?
Both.
Both.
I like doing both. Yeah.
So if we can all, if everyone in agreement for players narrate both success and failure.
It's gonna be
I think it's a little bit more
what if you narrate my failures and I narrate your
no, we're going too far. It's too guilty, man.
The way Nico and I are planning on doing RuneQuest is that it's that players, whoever's controlling the character, that's them describing success or failure.
Well,
but if something in the world is pushing back on the success or the failure, like I push the boulder up or whatever, the GM describing the boulder can describe how it reacts. So it's kind of like open to interruption kind of descriptions.
Yeah, I was about to say that because it's more complicated than just success or failure, in my opinion. Because what if we're describing our successes and then the GM asks for a perception roll? Okay, I succeeded on a perception. Now, what do I describe? I need to describe something that I don't know. So the way I do it is the player either describes what happens or declares, right?
Yeah.
It's like in the perception case, I can just say success. Then I go quiet and the GM can describe. But if I'm like describing, but if I'm doing like a parry, right, and I fail the parry, I say I miss the sword and the attack lands. Then I go quiet. So I can either declare or I can describe.
That's a very good way. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Mm.
Makes it clear.
So is like the wounds we rolled like for the whole each limb or
no, these are total wounds.
Yeah, so you can. So it's generally to do with armor coverage and.
Oh, it's in characteristics. I found it.
Yeah, so it's generally to do with.
Oh, sorry. Go
It's
ahead.
generally to do with where you hit. So, like, say for critical hits, say you roll a 10 on the 10 on the dice, get in righteous. What was it? Zealous hatred in this system. Would you guys prefer to narrate the crit based on the D5 result, or or have me do it? So, say one of you say like, "Oh, I take a shot with my rifle." You roll critical damage. Would you prefer to describe where it hit, the effect of the crit based on the hit location? To say like you ding a guy in the arm.
Oh.
Like the crit I receive, if I want to narrate like the damage I receive, or
No, we're talking about you against an opponent. We can resolve that after.
I prefer whoever controls the character describe the effect of the wound on their body. It's like you declare the damage, you declare what the mechanics are hitting them with, but then they describe the limb falling off, them, their death, what have you.
Mm.
So it means that the game master is describing the critical damage to the NPCs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do the NPCs, and if I crit against you guys, based on the D5 result, I don't know. Like, what would you prefer? Would you prefer to just me absconding with the D5 result and you just describing something bad happening to that limb or portion?
Okay. Like the critical damage, right?
Can you extrapolate like how this D5 works for the critical for the limb?
What you mean now?
There's a big set of tables in the combat section where if you roll a 10 on your damage dice, it counts as a critical hit. You then roll a D5 and then you check that on the first 5 of that particular body part and what kind of weapon it was. Mm-hmm. So there's different effects for getting shot in the face with a plasma bolt to having someone slam a hammer into your arm.
Yeah.
Like, so one is your face is melting off.
Why 5? Like, it's head, arm, leg, and torso?
Yes.
Okay. So what are these numbers on the character sheet that are like 110, 31, 70?
So when you roll to hit, say you roll 50.
Yeah.
You reverse the tens and digits, so it becomes 05, headshot.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So you'd be like 3 degrees head.
Oh, so do we declare the hit location, or?
I would probably say it might be best to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say
Initial
the
location?
attacker
Yes.
attacker described location.
I have two comments on this. The first comment is we should just well, should is perhaps a strong of a term, right? But I feel like it is best in a 4D game to avoid going into tables too much, right? It's like if you take like 3 critical damage to the head, I think that you can 4D that, right? Especially if you know the system. But that's the thing, you need to know the system, right? So I think this is back to like player preference. It's like if the player doesn't know what 3 critical damage to the head means, then I think that they should let the GM describe it.
Might work. I mean, the problem is you still
3 critical damage to the head is like losing an eye. That's what it would do for my character, right?
Yeah, like so
vibe check kind of thing.
So we could easily like rate on a severity scale. So if someone takes critical damage, 1 is least, so not very like thing, but like it's still you take a like clear wound. But like 5 is like half your face is melted off in your example. Like
and more than 5 is you die basically. I think
that's the thing. That's the critical table also comes into effect when you drop below 0 wounds, so it just becomes the critical table. So usually 7, if it's a headshot or if it's a head hit, means you're dead. 8 for every other limb. So if you become -7 on your arm is really fucked up, but you're not dead. You may die from the wound though. But like if you get 7 under -7 wounds, as long as it didn't hit your head, you're still alive. But you've just taken a lot of damage. You basically like, what's the word? A casualty at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
It really is like that, right? So -1 is like a momentary thing, or like, oh, I'm concussed for this combat. Like
like your ears are ringing, like
and then something like a -3 is something that is like more permanent. So like you might lose an ear, you might lose an eye, you might lose a nose, right? Then -5 is really bad.
Yeah, like
no, we're talking about critical wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There are 2 ways to get critical wounds. You either get critically hit, or you are out of wounds, and now every point of damage you take goes directly into your
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So the critical wound damage is actually happens in this. Oh no, it's armor.
Yeah, it goes
so
up to.
It's a separate line. I see.
It goes up to 10 critical damage.
We should have like a quick shorthand so that we know like what each one means, right?
Yeah.
So -1 is like momentary damage, like you're concussed or you lose like control of your arm or something. -3 is something that is permanent, like lose an eye, lose a finger, lose a nose, but it's not too bad. -5, it's permanent and really bad, like half of your face is melted off, or your arm is like broken awfully and will not recover. Then like -7 is where you start losing the thing that you took damage from, right? It's like if it's the head, you die. If it's to the torso, you will die shortly. But if it's to the arm or leg, then you lose that arm or leg, right?
Yeah, so that's with going that's with going negative like HP on a limb, right?
Yeah, because you can only get a max of 5 on a critical hit. So everything beyond that is like you are literally at death's door.
We should write that like to have as like a little. Like, I can write on a. So like, what would that be like? So -1 is just like debilitated.
It's like so it'd be something like you are concussed, or like you drop a weapon because your arm gets wrenched funny. Yep. You sprain something. Like very minor sort of stuff, but like it's inconvenient.
Okay, -2 would be actual damage, right? I mean, it's all damage, but
it was like a scale. So like 3 would be you maybe like lose a digit, or you have like a fracture, or your leg
damage.
You dislocate a limb.
Minor permanent damage, so I'm going to word it.
Yeah, minor permanent damage is good. Because, I mean, dislocating a limb, like, for instance, that's still, like, minor permanent.
Yeah.
Like, it won't be the same.
And this minus, again, so just to understand it correctly, when we go, like, when we don't have any wounds, like, total is 0, and then we go to the minus?
Yeah,
right?
it
Oh,
counts
no,
as
it
critical.
works on
Every damage.
First I need to reach 0 and then go to the minus, right?
Yeah.
I cannot lose a limb until I have some hit points on me, right?
So you'd probably be losing a lane at like 5 or 6 or 7. Like you would like say if someone like hits you with a sword and you go to -7, they basically chop that limb off. There's blood splatting everywhere. Like you fucked.
But if it's but first I need to remove all my wounds before
Yes.
they can
Yes.
do a critical damage. Okay, let's see.
Mhm.
I just thought, maybe I'm still thinking about the bugs, like Nicholas, that you can lose a limb, even have a
You can get a new
healthy
limb.
body. Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 minor permanent. No, it'd be permanent, and then
Permanent.
7 and
Minus
8.
7 is
Well, 7 is Death's Door. 8 plus would be dead. The more you go over, of course, the 8, the more spectacular your death.
Yeah.
So -7 is just absence of a limb, right? Including the head.
Yeah, like say if you got hit in the limb, it'd be torn clean off. Like if you get hit in the body, you're bleeding out.
Obliterated.
I posted it. Tell me if the thing I posted works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. Let me copy that.
This door. Yeah.
So in this case, if someone attacks my character, right? You just like, for example, the GM described that someone shot a shotgun, like from the shotgun to, just shot me with a shotgun. We do not roll for the limb, right? For the exact limb that the hit.
That's already done in my to hit roll.
Yeah, it's resolved in the actual to hit.
Okay.
So I'd say 1 degree head.
Okay. Let's see.
Because then you know how much soak it is, and I roll damage and say this amount of damage, that amount of penetration, crit potentially.
Does the degree of success change the soak?
No, doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Degrees of success only impact things like say if you're using the swift or lightning attack talents, you get more hits based on
for how many
degrees.
hits, and semi-auto.
Firing a semi or full auto weapon or burst firing.
Does that also affect? Is it also important they're trying to dodge or parry? Because they have to beat that. Or is that not the case? Is that how the combat works?
Yeah. So the way dodge and parry works is you evade that many hits depending on your degrees of success.
Okay.
So parrying so if someone hits with 3 attacks, you get 2 degrees of success to parry. You only take 1 hit.
Okay.
I would probably say the best
All right.
thing would be to at least pause when, say, someone does like an attack against you, so you can use a reaction. So say I say this person shoots at you, I roll, you can say I dodge. Because at least gives people time to be able to use reactions.
So
if you don't use reaction.
Let's say that I hit an NPC, right? I will say like left arm, 7 penetration, 12 damage. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, first I would roll to hit, right? So yeah, I got 1 hit, and then I would go silent, and then you will say 0 dodges. Then I would reply with the location penetration damage.
I'd say dodge and then roll it, and then say fail.
Yeah. Okay. It's good because while you're rolling the dodge, we can look at like where it would hit, right? Oh, there's the hit matrix table, like when you do like full auto and semi-auto. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I would say as a rule of thumb, I think it generally works as like it hits the same location twice and then it goes body.
Okay, that's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Body, because like it would probably like spread towards the body.
At the center of mass, right?
Those full auto, you said?
Say again?
Those full auto?
Yeah, for like full auto or like multiple attacks.
I think we can 4D this, guys. I think it's possible.
It's possible.
Maybe
we have the technology. We can 4D him.
I don't know. Well, I've been reading Wrath and Glory, and like that seems very difficult to 40. Like I am not confident about it.
I'm up for the challenge, boys.
What is... Should we do equipment right now? I mean, I guess it could be done later on as well, but
it could be done between the session because I mean,
just
like,
another quick question here, just going all the way back. Skills, it depends on your rank on that skill, right? How much it will influence, right?
Yeah.
Or is it static?
So it goes, you know, the skill, which means you don't have a penalty. Plus 10,
oh,
plus
yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, plus 0%. Okay, I can just
So,
I
like,
can just adjust on my end. Okay.
Yeah, so if you've got like 16 stat and you've got plus 30 skill, you need to roll into 90.
Is that additive? Like, let's say we had it up to plus 20, so we'll do like plus 20, plus 10, plus 0, which is like 30, or it's just the plus 20? Okay.
It just adds plus 20 because each one rank you buy just increases it by 10.
Okay.
So,
Dude, I'm really pumped for this now.
It's gonna be
It's
exciting.
so cool. I like
yeah,
the setting of like this frontier world, you know.
Frontier World, what was it? Frontier World, you've been sent to find an artifact that the Mechanicus have like found or are digging for.
And that brings everybody together. These Zinch weirdos want that knowledge, and we got the Slaneshi. It's perfect.
Well,
Oh, the Mechanican. I'm sorry, Mechanicus.
Yes.
well, yeah. There's also the muscle, the renegade.
I'm Zinchi with him.
I love how you called him a Slaneshi because it reminds me of this joke where like, oh, I bake a cake one time and I'm not a baker.
Yeah.
But if you know,
Well,
you know,
I go to one party.
I deep throat one eldritch tentacle, and then I can't fucking be called. I eat caviar once. Not caviar.
Well, do you guys still want to be like acting under like a patron, like a Chaos Lord or something? Like he was like, go there, and minions.
yeah, I think it works because we're like low ranking in my mind at least.
yeah.
Yes, like, do you guys want to like go over the who this Chaos Lord is?
I don't know too much about them.
No, for you, man.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Want.
Okay.
Like,
I might just find a name,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Like
Yeah, maybe we've never met him even. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're just agents.
Yeah.
Nicholas and I came up with a name for our characters.
No.
I'm gonna be Horst, the psyker.
Horst.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be Tro.
Sro.
Sro.
It's like Yaunok instead of Conway.
Yeah, that's the gimmick.
Yeah.
It's the names reversed. Oh, we lost him.
You two got ideas for your characters' names?
not immediately, no. I gotta look into it. I don't know what. Yeah.
You could draw from like historical sources, or mythological, whatever. Like it's the Imperium is a wide place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta do
I
some
think,
soul,
I think
I gotta do some soul searching. I don't know where this character, where he lands on his imperial name. You know, if he was a failed marine and all that.
What is the feasibility of like our characters each having like dual wielding pistols? So like on my turn, I shoot with the right one. Is that like
we need to buy talents. We need to buy talents for that.
Yeah, like
okay.
It's easier to like dual wield like two of the same kind of weapon than it is to like have a sword and pistol. Like
I also suppose we'll have a staff anyway, like of some sort. So
I don't think my guy will ever shoot a gun in his life.
Nicholas
He'll die long before that.
Nicholas is like assuming direct control of the left arm. Arm acting on its own.
Yeah, but what you can do, imagine if you have two different weapons that you prefer and you change the weapon between your turns. Like,
yeah.
Each person
we lose a
uses
turn, changing weapons so we never attack.
I don't know if I'm going like true like real life schizo on this, but you guys know that like famous School of Athens painting, where like in the center is like Aristotle and Plato. Like each one is like pointing up or down.
Yeah.
It's like I'm thinking of our characters, you know, like where we're anchoring like each controlling one arm.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, it's also the devil. The devil is also showing like
the
pointing like as above,
yeah.
so below. Yeah.
Apart from
We need to like.
Hmm?
I think it's more between Conway and I, but like if one of the brothers want to take full control for like to do something, like how do you want to settle that? Do we roll against each other like?
That could be interesting.
Our willpower.
Yeah.
Can willpower it off. Yeah, that's pretty good. I
Yeah,
do need
just
to go
roll
though because I'm getting to my maximum time.
Sure.
That's
Okay,
true.
I have to be
as
off
for
in like 20 minutes as well.
as for when we can start session 1, what would be a good time for everyone?
Hey, Roger. So Sunday is usually like quite finicky for me.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally on a Saturday or like a Friday.
I don't think I could do those 2 days, unfortunately.
Okay, what days can you do?
I could do probably most days of the week. So
Same.
Sunday through to, I'd say Wednesday.
Like the time we started today,
Yeah.
I have availability all the week.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
Maybe
kind of,
once
yes.
or twice I'll have a Tuesday or Wednesday off. I'll let you guys know.
For the
Because we start
weekday,
at about when we start now, then that'll be a good window for the session because I've got work throughout the weekdays.
me too.
So I'll be back and settled. Can have some food and get ready.
And it won't be too late for Clouds, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Right now
Okay.
it's 11:30 for me, but I think
So should we
for
say-
MS it's also late.
On the weekdays, I wouldn't be able to do this time as it would be too
Yeah.
early. Just do it Eastern time.
So
If we did Sundays, that'd be fine. But on a weekday, it would have to be later in the day.
Like there's a good chance like I could next Sunday, but like I said, it's very we could have a backup.
Well, how long do you want this game to be? Right, there's that
Right.
question as well. Like, is it a 1 shot? Is it a 3 shot?
I'd say probably
A campaign.
don't think
700 session campaign for the next 15 years.
We got
Ugh.
5 doors.
I'll say
You'll make another lore for the Warhammer 40K.
we'll try to keep it max 3 sessions.
Mhm.
See how that
I
goes.
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we could easily conclude things in 1 session or 1.5 sessions, and that'd be fine. It's just a one
Nice.
adventure thing. See what we can do.
I like it. Yeah.
So we're going to aim for next
So-
Sunday around the same time.
Sunday, same time. Sure.
Okay.
I
Works
can show
perfectly
up. I
fine.
can show up early to run through like some getting the feel for the system kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
then we can begin.
Sounds
Yeah.
great.
So, thank you, MS, for hosting this and
Yeah, it's gonna be
everyone
awesome.
for participating. Yeah, it's gonna be a really fun game. I'm already like really excited
Yeah.
for it.
I hope
Thank you,
so.
Nicholas, for live streaming this to prove that you can roleplay in Fantasy Flight.
We didn't do yet, but we will.
We will.
We will. Yeah. According to plan.
Another game pushing another roleplay idea that could never work in any other format.
It's also
Can
going to be
you-
my 4D playthrough, 4D GMing debut. I've never done it
Hell
before.
yeah, man.
I think I can.
Oh.
Can you roleplay if you're paranoid schizophrenic? We're also testing that, right? Yeah,
Susie
I'll,
says maybe.
I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one, everyone.
There we go.
Have a good
Bye-bye,
one.
man.
Thank you for coming.
Is that it then?
Yeah,
As
I think
well?
that's good for the stream.
That's all
All
good.
right. Thank you, everybody, dropping in. Let's see if it works out. But, bye-bye.
Bye now.
And stream.